I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. Zaharian is herring after that one.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Trientes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Throw it. Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullish header! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The goal scorer after 29 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's too long.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Sergio Gomez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be one
Vinicius Junior. Gonzalo Guedes. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's cut it out. Gonzalo Guedes. Vinicius Junior. Team still separated by the game's only goal. So we've reached the hour mark. Camavinga. Oyarzabal looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has a look up. Cross needs terrific header. Sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mikel Oyarzabal is in third place in the scoring charts.
Number 18.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Looking for options. Chance! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Kubo. Oh, that's neat. The ball has bounced loose now. He's in a good position here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Messi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Coming on the field is number 23, Mendes. Substitution. Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Foot in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Moro. Nicely weighted ball. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to... Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Budimir. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
No way he was going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. He slings it in. Caicedo gets it away. Wasn't shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. And Neymar. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Neymar. Good chance here! There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Galan.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Turns back here, probably the best option. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Budimir. Rosier. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well played. Could move up a gear here. Good play on the left-hand side here. Driving through the... Big chance! He has done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 70 minutes is number 21, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitution on the field.
It's sides then taking this
Number
chance to
26.
turn to their benches.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Madrid are
Coming
in
on the
front
field
now, the
is
game's only goal.
Number 16.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game
Substitutions
is
taking
far
place.
from unsalvageable.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the real chance! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 4.
Has a shot!
Coming on the field, number 18, Hazard. Number 14, Fernandez. Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field, number 7, Messi.
So there's going to be another
Coming on
change
to
here.
replace him
Well, for
is
me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become
Just a mighty effort! It's loose now, this time surely! He's scored! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Pamplona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
There will be 5 minutes.
Can he
added
finish?
time.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played it long. Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Neymar taking in the accolades,
They
having been
came,
named man
they
of the
saw,
match,
and they were
and
sent
deservedly
packing.
so.
Thank you everyone for your support
What are
today.
your thoughts
You
on
were
today's
more
game
than
then,
just
Tim?
our 12th
Well, the
man.
look on the manager's face says it all.
A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. They may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with...
Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age, and it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball, always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass, and that education he's received is serving him brilliantly.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Knocks it into space, and it's played in. Vinicius Junior. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's looking to catch him up. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's on his way! And he's there to clear it. So what can they make of this? Played out to the left flank. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Real chance! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has been slung wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi with the short one. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vigo have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through.
There will be
Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rudiger. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Still just a single goal between the sides. The defender is not giving up on this. He likes Moriba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Coming on the field is number 19. Substitution.
Deftly away. And it's Mingueza. Plays it in, shapes to shoot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Number 9.
That has certainly made things interesting.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oscar Mingueza tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10. Iago Aspas. Number 22. Substitution.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely, now then.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Messi. That has been cut short. And they can counter here. And it's Mingueza. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi's cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, sweet feet. He likes Moriba. Played out to the right. He's gone down, but... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Girona have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, given away. It's a really well-measured ball. Driving forward. Played out to the right. That pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Swept in. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Played into space. Oh, super find. Real chance here, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes short and sharp. It's a sharp pass. And this is Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Hill. Swung over. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0, and it's been played through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 11, Neymar!
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Camavinga and Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Has a look and plays it forward.
That's good play from him.
Lamar.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's lost his man. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Lint gets over and intercepts. Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lamar tries to play it through. It's a good-looking delivery. Ronaldo, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he's on his way! Vinicius Junior, there's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Lamar is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a rip. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, just skips. He's through. It's 1-on-1. He's had a shot. It's there. And there we have it. The 2-goal cushion. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Just to have the audacity to do it.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
26.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Number 4.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Hazard.
Tries to pass it through. Big chance!
Number 14.
Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good vision. He has found the way through. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Palmer.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Stuani.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that will be the final act. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
A fine win.
Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That's good running with the ball. There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Knocks it out wide. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And this is Neymar. Caicedo. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Pablo Fornals, distributed tidily. Camavinga cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Ricardo Rodriguez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Opts for safety. Now Llorente. Vinicius Junior. Searching pass he's played there. There's no flag. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
36 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Smoothly does it. Alvaro Fidalgo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Anthony. There's the shot! Got to be quick to recover this. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Spread out to the left. Deep cross. And it's hoisted clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And it shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Camavinga, and it's Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold, and they've got a throw. Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Madrid are still that goal to the good. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Referee's given a throw. Alvaro Fidalgo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guardiola has it out wide and in space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alvaro Fidalgo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread it left. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 19, number 7, Anthony. Coming on the field, number 22.
Keep calm and carry on.
Number
That's the job
11,
in a nutshell now.
Number 9. Substitutions taking place.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Threads one in. shot! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Llorente for Pablo Fornals. Mark Roca. And it's Isco. For Pablo Fornals.
There'll be 5 minutes added time.
He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shot could be on. Big chance! But he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Across it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. This, of course, a good point to take stock, being the... It's Perez! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Perez is second in the league scoring charts. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vinicius Junior. Gay. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gay. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, good take and a good... Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's very neat. Delivers with wit. Climbs up big! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Guardiola. Almost half an hour in now. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vega. And it's Vega. To Gay. And it's Perez. Pepe. Played out wide. Requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good-looking ball. Caicedo. Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball swung in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs raising at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He has a look up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's looking to catch him up. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Alexander-Arnold plays... Cristiano Ronaldo! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Pepe. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot! Has another go! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Caicedo, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so...
Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rudiger. Looking for the run. Gerard Moreno is onto this. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pepe. Looking for options for movement. Fake chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Pepe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
21, Vinicius Junior. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field,
Caicedo clears it away.
18, Hazard. Number 16, Rodri.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's quick to get it clear again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thinks about the shot. Gay clears. And they're quick to get it back. Gay. Now it's Gerard Moreno. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerard Moreno. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We're into the second half of the season. Well, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior. Short changes him with that pass. Fernandez. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that pass just didn't quite work. He's a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. That's Rudiger. Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Vinicius Junior. Searching pass he's played there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. Toljan. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Olasagasti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that. Oh, terrible pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Olasagasti goes short, played in deep. Courtois claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Can he finish? And he hits the net! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come...
Oh, he's been caught napping! So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the finish! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Number 14.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Coming on the field is...
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's being shifted off it. Fernandez. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Forwards and with intent. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot, surely! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And again they hit the front.
After 83
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Coming on to replace
And
him
yes, it's him
number 7.
again.
Substitution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. That's a nicely weighted pass. Turns and goes back. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a good run down the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Always played it in low. So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. That is lovely. And this is Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Still goalless. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Messi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either.
There's the header! Goal! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. That is good strength. Knocks it out wide. Tries to get it clear. Elche are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Shot could be... It's Neymar! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer after 30
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Swings in across, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Referee's given a throw. Alexander-Arnold. And Upamecano. Caicedo. Upamecano. And Guardiol. That's a good run down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Messi. Upamecano. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rudiger. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Andre Silva. It's a promising position. Upamecano. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Almost an hour gone. Andre Silva. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal. Valera. Ball is over the line. Messi. Caicedo. Valera. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Andre Silva. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Plays in a cross. And a chance! Vinicius Junior. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Neymar. Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
Vardiol.
Number 7, Messi. Number 26.
This is Bat. Tries from a long way out.
Coming on the field.
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Statistical. Number 24, Palmer. Number 18, Hazard. Number 10.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to pass it through. Diangana gets into a good position. And he's worked it through. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! So... And that will be the final act. Madrid came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the shot! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Mallorca gain their reward with an early goal. Can he get on the end of this? Early ball. Big header! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Some really sharp play there, Peter, both the ball and the way he met it.
And the return pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Camavinga. And Caicedo. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Messi! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 15 minutes is...
That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Darder. Darder. Mallorca finding their passes. Caicedo. Vinicius Junior. And Guardiol. And here's Neymar. Caresses it through. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Rudiger. Messi, given the lift of his goal. That's beautifully weighted. Mallorca trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with...
Goes for a shot! It's there! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Omar Mascarell. Now it's Darder. Darder strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Vinicius Junior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Joseph. Now it's Morishi. Costa. Very nicely done. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cleared without hesitation. Ambitious ball here. And here's Messi. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He gets big! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Upamecano. Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Omar Mascarell. Darder. Vinicius Junior. Vardiol. It's Vinicius Junior. Caicedo. It's Vinicius Junior. Muriqi, nicely spread. Joseph gets into a good position. Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. Distributed tidily. Great vision.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Rudiger. And it's Caicedo. It's Vinicius Junior. Opts for safety. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vedat Muriqi. Coming on the field is number 9.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. And that's been... Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rudiger. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And now the breakaway. And it's Darder. Foot in. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Now it's Messi. Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Darder. And it's Darder. Costa, who has set up 2 goals. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Nice control. And time is up. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between 2 grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Gaia, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries a deft little ball. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's looking wide. Caicedo. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross goes in there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Valencia are looking to go forward now. Rioja. Good-looking ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Sadiq. Knocks it out wide. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's a goal kick. Gaia. Rodriguez. And it's Gaia. Spread out to the left. Nice control. Aimed in. An audacious attempt! A real chance and a real let-off.
There will be
Vardio.
1 minute added time.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half
So it's
compared
been
with your
even so
expectation?
far.
Well, simply
Which way will
put,
things go
Peter,
in the
they
second
haven't
half?
been good enough
Hours
to
of
trouble the
pause.
opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Thierry Correa. Now it's Sadiq. Very nicely done. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo, played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior, looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodriguez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Rioja. Now it's Rodriguez. Rioja. That's good play. Delivers with whip. Valencia have reclaimed it. Caicedo running with the ball. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Can he get it through? And that's a dangerous ball. Messi! He has done it! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
56 minutes is number 7.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Substitution.
And it's Guido Rodriguez. Now, can he find a finish? He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Danjuma clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
They've played it short. Danjuma. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good alertness. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. This is it then, now or never. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 9.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it.
Unlucky
So
man.
there it is. What
Let's
struck
hope-
you most? So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Javi Galan. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar, nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Still goalless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, Rudiger, and Caicedo. And it's Messi. Defending here is really tight. Rudiger. He's looking wide. That is a superb rearguard action. It's really well cleared. Pamplona have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Now who's going to be first to this? And he was quick to react. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. He's not got that quite right. Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's shooting! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is expertly dealt with. Forward it goes. Budimir is onto it in a flash. Caicedo. And Guardiol. Upamecano. Spread out to the left. Rosier. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Rudiger gets good distance on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Budimir. Number 21, coming on the field. Number 9, number 16, Moi Gomez.
Nice one too, very nice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good take in a good area. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Rosier. Raul Moro. Oh, nice touch. This might spell danger. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Oh, super find.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is... And again! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right
Unlucky,
answers.
lads. Let's
Cristiano
hope for better luck
Ronaldo
next
taking
time.
in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.